what is context speech? Context speech is the way we communicate and transmit messages, orally or verbally. It refers to who are you communicating to and how are you communicating. You can easily identify the context speech if you know its purpose. And to know its purpose, you need to ask yourself these questions. Why are you giving the speech? The reason behind this communication. And who are you giving the speech to? Your target audience. Now, there are 4 types of context speech: intrapersonal, interpersonal, public communication, and mass communication.
Intrapersonal. This refers to a communication that focuses on one person, where the speaker acts both as a sender and as a receiver of the message. Therefore, it's only one person, happening within one person. Some of you might be wondering, Andre, is that possible? How is that going to happen? Now you will notice that people tend to talk to themselves. So it's a way for us to release stress or take something out of our mind. Example, nag-overthink ako na baka hindi ako makapasa sa exam, pero self, kaya mo to. So, I'm talking to myself. That's the meaning of intrapersonal.
Now, let's talk about interpersonal communication. This refers to the type of communication that takes place between and among people and creates a personal relationship between and among them. Normally, it includes 2 individuals and it can vary from casual and very personal to formal and impersonal. So, it is a type of communication that happens between and among people, and more often, interpersonal communication is used to establish personal relationship between and among them. So there are 2 types of interpersonal communication. First is the dyad communication. This refers to 2 persons who take turns speaking and listening in the communication process, which may be informal or informal situation. So a dyad communication is simply described as a type of interpersonal communication that occurs between 2 people. An example of it is when you have a conversation with a friend about your day. That's dyad communication because you both share your thoughts and listen to each other, creating a 2-way interaction. So another example of a dyad communication is when someone else needs comfort, so you need to comfort them in a personal level. You talk to them one-on-one and do it just the 2 of you. So some example of 2 types of dyad communication is project team, romantic conversation between partners, best friends discussing plans, job interview between candidate and interviewer, doctor-patient and consultation. So that's all in the dyad communication.
What small group is. A small group is a collection of a few people, usually 3 to 15, who interact regularly to achieve a common purpose or goal. Meaning to say na ang small group ay binubuo ng isang grupo na may isang intensyon para makamit ang isang bagay.
What is public communication? Public communication is communication that requires you to send or deliver an informative or persuasive message before or in front of a group. It typically involves one person talking in front of a group. So it says here that the voice is louder and the gestures are more expansive because the audience is larger. So why is this? It is because public communication intends to command attention, enhance understanding, and maintain engagement, so that the message is clearer and more impactful. So an example of this is when you deliver a graduation speech to your batch. So it is one person in front of a group. Another example is when you participate in a declamation or debate contest. So it is watched by numbers of people. That's why it's public communication. So in public communication, there are things that you need to consider. Body language. Body language helps your audience follow you better. Eye contact. Maintaining eye contact shows that you're confident. Time. You need to present key information in small pieces. You should avoid saying unnecessary stuff because it washes off the main idea. Audience. Understanding your audience helps you tailor your message to be more engaging and more effective. I suggest you apply a humor depending on your audience, of course. And last one is practice. Practicing helps you feel more confident. It gives you a chance to try out different techniques.
Mass communication. This refers to communication through television, radio, newspapers, magazines, books, billboards, the internet, and other types of media. In mass communication, a message is shared with a large, diverse audience through one-way channels like TV, radio, newspapers, and the internet. An example of this is television broadcasting. Television networks broadcast news, entertainment shows, and educational programs to a large audience, often across different regions or even globally. Television, for instance, reaches millions at once, informing, entertaining, and influencing loads of propagandas, replenishing your head with thoughts and opinions, can be violent, obvious lies, or candor,